Good morning everyone, we just arrived in Broome, retrieved the car from storage, got all packed up and we're just about to start our Gibb River adventure.
Had a great coffee this morning from Surf Sip on the borders of Broome, looking over the jetty.
We'll see you in Windjana Gorge.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Before we get started, let's just jump back a few months. A few transcontinental flights and many thousands of kilometres to see how we ended up with our car in northwest WA and on the beaches of Broome. You may have seen last episode Kakadu, Catherine, Gregory National Park, Lake Argyle and Wolf Creek to name a few. Hope you enjoy the trip home via the Gibb and Central Australia.
Our first day of travel on the Gibb saw us set off from Broome early, with our aim that night to make it to our pre-booked camp at Windjana Gorge, a distance of around 360 kilometres. We stopped briefly in Derby before saying goodbye to the sealed roads and hitting the gravel and corrugations for the final 100 k's or so.
Famous boab tree. Wow. Just stopped to have a look at the prison boab tree and it's like over 1,500 years old.
New friends, garbage bin, that's where George belongs. We arrived into camp at Windjana Gorge later in the day, with it being peak season camp spots were at a premium. The camp itself was well located relative to the gorge itself, and there were showers and toilets available.
Good morning, we are in Windjana Gorge campground and we arrived here last night and we're just heading off now to do a walk around the gorge.
There were heaps of wild dogs howling in the distance last night, weren't there, kids?
Yeah.
And last night we did the Windjana Gorge part of the walk and saw some crocodiles in the water at night time with their reflections.
Once we finish this walk, we'll pack up camp and then head off up to Tunnel Creek.
Look up there. Look up there.
Like really?
This is definitely not the biggest tree we've seen.
Found ourselves a little freshie just down there.
On our way to Tunnel Creek, some corrugations through Fairfield Station.
Here we are setting off on Tunnel Creek. Well, here we are, about to make our way into the entrance, which is just up ahead.
Tunnel Creek, hoping to get to see some crocodiles inside the tunnel. So far we've just come through that creek. There's rings and rims And it's freezing cold, the water.
We're about to enter the waters of Tunnel Creek, wade our way through. Okay, what did we just do?
We just walked through Tunnel Creek and it was very cold in the water.
Yeah, it was freezing. And then we saw a dead baby crocodile.
Didn't see any live ones, eh?
No.
Alright, well we better head back now and grab some lunch.
We finished our exploring of Tunnel Creek shortly after midday and headed back out onto the Gibb. Our destination from here was Mount Hart. The drive to Mount Hart was around 200 kilometres, with the final 50 k's being quite rough and slow going, with many small river crossings keeping the drive quite interesting. Anyone towing a trailer or van would need to be extra careful on this road.
We're just driving down Mount Hart Road on the Isdale Range Road. We're just going to put the drone up.
Get some good footage.
Yep.
See what's real.
Just arriving into Mount Hart.
Arriving in Mount Hart was a fitting end to a long day on the road, with the campground having nice hot showers and the station's restaurant and bar offering an awesome selection of cooked meals and cold drinks. It was also nice to have campgrounds that were well maintained, including clean and watered grass areas.
Good evening everyone, we have just finished setting up camp in Mount Hart. First casualty from the corrugations. This battery was put in BROOME. Obviously I didn't tighten it up quite enough. But yeah, those roads today, they were really rough. So I'm giving everything a good check over tonight and tomorrow morning before we head off again. And we're just about to head up and have a bit of a bite to eat up at the bistro. What are we going to do about it? Morning, Tuesday morning, and we're just about to check out of Mount Hart and head off down to Bell Gorge. Looking forward to the corrugations knot. Pretty nice experience here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get on the road now and chat to you soon.
Just leaving Mount Hart, first water crossing. Quite a beautiful lodge out there. Lots of activity this morning. Helicopter flies, people buzzing around, doing lots and lots of things, jobs and stuff like that. It's like a classic old Savannah lodge. Very, very dusty though this morning.
Now we're going to look forward to
50 k's of horrible corrugations and 7 million water crossings.
So we've just pulled in off the road. We just found this super cool little spot. You can see the river in the background here. We thought this is cool. We're going to prepare a little bit of lunch because everyone's getting super hungry here, and then we'll once we finish, we'll get on our way and head up to Bell Gorge.
Right by the river.
After a bit of lunch on the riverbank, we continued our trip towards Bell Gorge, where we planned to camp at Silent Grove, a camping area around 10 k's drive south of the gorge itself.
So we just set up our camp at Bell's Gorge, and we are now going to go and have a look at the waterfalls here.
Here we are at Bell Gorge, about to go and get ourselves very cold down in that water there.
Absolutely, unbelievably amazing. Yeah,
Pretty awesome. So we'll go and get ourselves really cold. I think you want to go close to the What do you think now?
Pardon?
What do you think?
Pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. Bell Gorge.
So we're just leaving Bell's Gorge and Silent Grove Campground. First creek crossing of the morning. And we're off to Galvin's Gorge and Adcock Gorge first, and then hoping to also make it to Manning Gorge. Not 100% certain where we're going to stay this evening, but we'll work that out.
Our fourth day on the Gibb, we set off from Silent Grove Campground early as we had 3 gorges on our bucket list for today: Adcock, Galvin's and Manning.
So good morning everyone, we're just arriving into Adcock Gorge, day 4 of our trip along the Gibb. We left Bell Gorge this morning and yeah, we're just going to see what Adcock Gorge looks like in a sec.
Looks pretty good so far, doesn't it guys?
Yeah.
So we'll catch you in a minute.
Hi everyone, we just arrived at Adcock Gorge and we're about to go for a swim now.
What's the temperature in there?
17 degrees.
17 degrees. Well, it's a bit chilly. Worth it though. Look at that. Adcock Gorge.
So we've just pulled over and both of his axles are broken on his trailer. Anyway, poor guy. Feel sorry for him.
Right, we've just pulled into our second gorge for the day, and we're making our way down this back to Galvin's Gorge. So catch you in a bit. Look how dry it is, George.
Yeah, it's a lot drier than the other gorge.
It's amazing how the landscape here is like desert almost.
Yeah,
And then,
dry quick.
and then, you know, just around the corner we're going to find ourselves in a little tropical oasis. Not too far before we get to this next gorge, Galvin's Gorge.
Good job, Jimmy!
So we've just finished the day in Manning River, which is at the Manning Gorge campground, and we just found this awesome little swimming spot. Oh, rope ladder there. Absolutely magical.
Something like off a postcard.
Good, George?
One of the kids. Having for a long time. Final time. Awesome. That was so cool.
I want to see a freshwater croc.
Postcard, isn't it?
It's a magical spot,
Crocs,
isn't it?
where are you?
Yep.
It's like a paradise here. Here we are, back to our campground in Manning Gorge. As you can see, it's absolutely bumper to bumper here. Peak season on the Gibb. So where are we at the moment now?
Manning Gorge campground.
Manning Gorge campground. We've got the chef extraordinaire on the job tonight. Nellie, what have you got for us?
Chicken tonight.
Chicken tonight.
And mashed potatoes.
The chef's kitchen, as it happens. Good morning. We just awoken at Manning Gorge campground, and it's day 5 of our Gibb River Road adventure. Just cooking up a bit of breakfast, and then we're going to shoot off and do the Manning Gorge walk. And then after that, we've got a big day ahead, travel-wise, through to El Questro station. So hopefully we'll get some pretty cool footage on the way through to the gorge. Catch you soon. Morning again, just about to make crossing of the Manning River, heading over to the Manning Gorge walk. We have to have little crates to take our bags across because it's above head height, the river itself. Now just about to go across and get our crate.
Swim at Manning Gorge.
We just hit the falls, we went under the waterfall, and
Absolutely freezing in there.
it's absolutely freezing.
18 degrees.
So refreshing.
And now we're going to head back and grab some lunch at the Roadhouse.
After we finished the walk to Manning Gorge, we set off back onto the Gibb and eastwards towards the Pentecost River. with our final destination for the day being Emma Gorge and El Questro Station. It was a big day of driving, and without a doubt the worst road conditions we had encountered on the Gibb. The roads were heavily corrugated and there was plenty of large rocks, dips and washouts. We were glad to arrive into Emma Gorge later in the day.
Cockburn Ranges over there, so we just had about 4 hours of the worst corrugations I think we've ever done anywhere in Australia. It was absolutely horrendous. Just finishing off on a nice bit of smooth road on our way from Pentecost.
Down to Home Valley Station, I think it's down here, isn't it? So, oh, hold on, there's some more corrugations to have.
Corrugations.
The stunning landscapes approaching the Pentecost as well as the crossing itself made the long day of driving worth it.
So we've just finished essentially the Gibb River Road. We've just come across the Pentecost and we'll be heading up to El Questro Station shortly, just on sunset.
Once across the Pentecost, it was sealed roads all the way to Emma Gorge. It would be easy to think that that was the Gibb River Road experience over, but there was so much more to see, with our exploring of Emma Gorge and El Questro looking to be some of the most stunning gorges on the Gibb.
Good morning. It's Friday today and we overnighted it in a bit of luxury at the Emma Gorge resort. Upscaled it to a tent just to, well, like a safari style tent. Much needed break after that last few days. So finished off the Gibb, or the main portion of the Gibb last night, and we're just going to take a look around El Questro today and then buzz off tomorrow through to the Bungles. So we'll catch you soon.
After everyone had a chance to grab a hot shower and some superb breakfast at the resort bistro, we headed off towards El Questro to take a look at the Zebedee Hot Springs.
We just arrived in at Zebedee Springs, about to go and try the hot springs.
pilot at the moment. Driving into Emma Gorge. It's nearly about to do a little water crossing. Nice and slow.
Unfortunately, with our limited time, we were unable to complete any of the gorge walks in El Cuestro, saving our last window of opportunity for what some claim to be the Gibb's most picturesque gorge, Emma Gorge.
We are late in the afternoon and just about to kick off our Emma Gorge trek.
Hi there, it's Friday the 4th of July. We've just left our accommodation and we're going to do Emma Gorge.
Okay, so here we are, Emma Gorge, our final gorge on the Gibb River.
Yay. It's spectacular. Here we are approaching the end of the Gibb River Road. Going to cross over here.
Here we are, we're at the end of the Gibb River Road now. Just made it through, we're on our way to Kununurra and then down in the Bungabunkers.
Woohoo! We
made
finished! We made
Yay.
it! High five! High five! High five! Good driving, that is.